Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Merton, and I'm starting a HEARTWERK charity, a movement for HEARTWERK charity in the building. And I'd like to create this life-changing movement with the name of HEARTWERK. And so I'm reaching out with a vision and a purpose, born out of personal experience, hidden of struggles, covert abuse, and a life of challenges that have deeply shaped my mission and my vision. With HEARTWERKS, it's my response to the silent battles that I've been facing for a long time, that I've been fighting alone in. And the platform would provide support, awareness, and actionable steps to change those trapped in cycles of abuse, manipulation, lies, and control. Through HEARTWERKS, I aim to turn my story into a mission of empowerment and healing that will reach far and wide. Despite a life of punctuated betrayals and setbacks, I've remained steadfast in my faith with the Lord and my belief that resilience and community are powerful forces. HEARTWERK is designed as a comprehensive, charitable social platform that connects people who are facing these struggles, just like mine have been, or even worse, offering them real-time support, both online and offline, to create events. I have written up events and community workshops. I have written up courses and classes for people that through these advocacies we can reform and reshape what's going on in the world and what we see going on in the world as far as charity is concerned, as far as homelessness is concerned, and especially where people are in painstaking situations. It's kind of the answer and call back to what I feel is happening, where a lot of these things are happening to people where they are pushed into blight and they're pushed into reactive abuse. And so it's an answer to both sides of the spectrum of the abuser and the reactive abuse, because oftentimes one attacks the other, and either they're both dead, either two people die, because oftentimes what you see happening is that people are they end up taking people's lives and turning the gun on themselves, and just really bad, horrific things are happening out here in the world when it comes to this kind of movement that I'm trying to create. So my goal here is to raise $1 million in funding to create a life savings network of resources, including legal support, educational content, and the programs that we can build to empower those who feel trapped in their own way, or trapped in a voice that is just unable to break free and to be able to regain back the controls in their life. I personally believe that the Real World platform, with its emphasis on strength, independence, and taking action, aligns closely with that of what I'm building here with HEARTWERKS charity and the vision I have. Together, I believe that we would build a groundbreaking movement that will have a lasting impact in the world, that would make the news, and it would make for a vision to really come to life. Together, I believe that building that groundbreaking movement would provide the tools, the resources, and the connections that people need to break free from the oppressive situations that they're under. And I don't want to be silent in it anymore. I don't want to be silent in that way, because I oftentimes feel that people are staying silent too much, and their voices deserve to be heard. So this work goes beyond charity. It's a movement and a mission that I have towards true systemic change that can be built and grown on and made. What HEARTWERK would offer is direct support for victims of abuse and manipulation, real-time help for those caught in cycles of psychological and emotional damages. Second thing is, it would provide legal and educational resources over time, building on it, tools for those that need are tools for those that are in need of protection, who aren't feeling protected from the current ways of the system and the current experiences that they're going through. They need someone to be able to defend their rights when they themselves don't necessarily know what their rights are. It's also a revolutionary social media platform. So to change from just being an organic social media platform, the things that people would post and be putting together would be happening in real time. There wouldn't be any kind of throttling or blacklisting of people's posts. And the only thing that would not be allowed for is hatred. And I know that people say hate speech and all that kind of stuff. It just wouldn't have any hate at all. It wouldn't be allowed. If someone wanted to post in that way, it would just be removed right away from the platform. So it's to grow a real movement towards memberships and other people like who are just on the free side of the platform. But these memberships and other initiatives can grow organically, where we are connecting people through those shared experiences and creating powerful content online, as well as being able to do social experiments and be able to step up to the plate in that way to actually do change lives. So the last part it would do, not the last and only thing, but the last thing I want to mention here is that it's a systemic reform for advocacy. Where people are concerned, we aim to work with law enforcement, healthcare, and charities to address abuse and manipulation, to go beyond what the current situation is, because oftentimes people don't have the resources or time to spend on their own advocacy when they're going through blight or when they're being pushed to becoming hurt in really hurtful ways. So we want to build these pathways for victims to reclaim their lives. And it's not only, like I said, it's not only for the victims, it's for people on both sides of the spectrum. With your support, I believe we can create a movement that both inspires for a real-time change in the world. It'll fuel hope to people who feel hopeless, and it gives people an opportunity to live in a freedom world, free and dignified. I'm confident that HEARTWERK's charity can deliver extraordinary results and provide a sustainable return on investment through the unique offerings that I'd be excited to discuss in detail in other ways. So direct message me. Find me on Facebook or any other platform, and let's start to really dive in deep into conversation about these things. So my personal story and why I need your help right now is that in my journey, I've faced some of the most unimaginable betrayals and challenges, and they are unimaginable to people. They don't see how these things can happen, but it's included covert abuse, manipulation, threats on my life, or I shouldn't say not even threats, attempts on my life, and by people close to me. This mission is my life's call, I feel, and I am determined to make a real impact despite these ongoing attacks and threats. The paid membership programs would build platforms in an endless way that would break change in people's lives and help them to grow and make money. I'm willing to put in the endless work that it would take to still seek out for my own self, to establish the resources that I need myself to get this movement off the ground, and to also make cold calls to wherever that I need to in order to continue growing and in order to continue being able to help for the cause of the charity. And I really believe that it can save lives and make the world a better place. I really urge for your support to make a difference in my life today and help me make this charitable movement a reality. Together we can create systemic change. If you believe in the power of holding resiliency and in breaking chains of abuse and in creating systemic solutions that tackle on most prominent issues that people widely ignore, then I ask you to join me. HEARTWERK is supposed to be a gift to the Lord, and though you can't hide anything from the Lord, it's a project for faith, and it's a platform built for those who deserve love, support, and strength. Ultimately, it's a movement for preparedness for Jesus Christ, as well as other ways to prepare people in the world for real-time issues that they can deal with, or that they have the resources to deal with them as they come up. Together, we can establish this network of warriors prepared to confront life's most challenging situations. I thank you for considering my project, and I'm eager to discuss with HEARTWERK's charity how it can be the answer to the growing need that people are looking for systemic support, changes to be made in their own lives, and how with your partnership that we can build something that touches the lives of millions. And like I said, I believe over a short period of time that this network can pay you back in folds. So I encourage your support, and I'm really grateful for you all to be here. And I hope that through this message that it can reach an investor or the people that can help me find the donations that I need to create a lasting and impressive change in the world. So again, I'm Matthew Murden, and I look forward to speaking with you on these matters. As the founder of HEARTWERK social media and charity, thank you for listening to me, and I hope that I encouraged you to offer any kind of gift of support, even if it's just sharing my message, subscribing, and liking my content. The fact of the matter is that I believe we can take these things to new heights, and in the world we can make for a lasting difference. Thanks for being here, and have a good day. God bless you guys.